6 hours. 6 hours of highlighting, rereading, and transcribing notes. You leave the library feeling exhausted, like you've put in a hard day's work. You feel productive. But a week later, you've forgotten almost all of it. We have been fed a lie. The lie that the number of hours you study is the measure of your success. What if the real measure of a genius isn't how much energy they spend, but how little? What if the secret to A* grades wasn't about studying more, but about a system of such profound efficiency that it feels like you're barely trying? Today, you will learn that system. This is not just a study method. This is a masterclass in cursed energy optimization, inspired by the strongest sorcerer alive. Technique 1. The infinity filter. Let the useless information pass. Gojo's most fundamental ability is his infinity. It doesn't block attacks, it makes them infinitely slow so they never reach him. He doesn't waste his energy dealing with threats that don't matter. You must do the same with information. Your mental energy is finite. You cannot afford to waste it on low-value topics. Before you begin any revision, you must activate your infinity filter. Apply the 80/20ths principle. Go through your past papers and syllabus and identify the 20% of topics that are worth 80% of the marks. This 20% is the only information you allow to reach you. Everything else, the minor details, the obscure chapters, the interesting but not essential trivia, is a low-level attack that your infinity will stop. This single act of ruthless prioritization will eliminate hours, if not days, of wasted study time. Technique 2. Curse technique amplification. Blue. The power of pull. The average student studies by pushing. They try to force information into their brain by rereading and highlighting. This is incredibly inefficient. A master uses blue, a technique of attraction. You must pull the information out. This is the science of active recall. Your study sessions must now be 80% pulling and only 20% pushing. Instead of rereading a chapter, you will go straight to the end of chapter questions and try to answer them from memory. You will use flashcards, like with the app Anki. You will use the blurting method, taking a blank page and writing down everything you remember. The struggle to retrieve information is what builds strong memories. You are not passively receiving, you are actively pulling. This is exponentially more efficient. Technique 3. Curse technique reversal. Red. The explosive output. After you have pulled the information out and identified your weak spots, you must consolidate it with an explosive act of creation. This is your red. This is the Feynman technique. After an active recall session, take 15 minutes and try to explain the core concept you just struggled with in the simplest terms possible. Write it down as if you're explaining it to a child. Record a short audio note of yourself teaching it. Explain it to a family member or an empty chair. This act of creating something new with the information, an explanation, is an explosive output that solidifies the knowledge in your mind with incredible force. You are ensuring you never have to waste time relearning it again. The infinity filter to ignore what's useless. Blue, to pull knowledge out. Red, to consolidate it. Combine these. A 90-minute hollow purple session, where you spend 50 minutes on active recall, take a break, then 25 minutes on explaining what you just learned, is more powerful than a 4-hour, distracted, passive library grind. This is the secret. Studying less is not about laziness. It is the ultimate expression of mastery. It is the quiet confidence that comes from knowing every action you take is precise, powerful, and has a devastating impact. You are no longer just a student. You are a sorcerer,